Hello, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. Check out all my videos on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you spread the word. Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba. DarthTuba77 at gmail.com. If you have any questions, or you can just comment on one of the videos. We are into another Smuggler's Bounty. But before I do that, I wanted you to notice the stocking. Okay, because in this house, when Thanksgiving is over, the tree comes up, the stockings get hung by the chimney with care, and it is a full-fledged holiday season. I do normally have my Darth Vader Santa hat. I didn't bring it down for this episode, but I'll bring it down for some future ones. We have a couple of holiday-themed episodes coming up, so we're excited about that. But today is not about that. It's also about the thing that most Star Wars fans these days seem to have replaced their excitement for the holidays with. It's their excitement for Star Wars The Last Jedi, a new movie coming out in December. Real excited, and it's less than a month away. In fact, it's basically 2 weeks away. So it's getting fever pitch, the excitement. We are so pumped for it, ready for it. I'm getting to the point now where I'm stopping watching a lot of the previews and the trailers and stuff, because I feel like, all right, stop giving me more, you've given me enough, just wait it out. But before we do our Smugglers Bounty unboxing, which we'll do shortly, I do want to kind of add another segment to occasional videos, and that is kind of a news and commentary segment, all right, and just to talk about some brief things that have come up now that we're kind of dating these videos. This video is the first video happening after Thanksgiving. I believe it'll be dropping on November 30th, or no, November 29th, excuse me. But some of the news that have come out in the last couple of days, within 2 weeks or so, involve the fact that Lucasfilm has announced that Rian Johnson, the director for Episode 8, has been kind of tasked or charged with taking over a new trilogy. Okay, once this trilogy is done, it will be a trilogy that is going to not involve the Skywalker saga per se. It's going to go into a different direction. And in addition to that, they announced that there will be new Star Wars live-action television, I believe coinciding with their new streaming service that's scheduled to air or drop 2019, which will include all Disney content. So my thoughts about this, well, any new Star Wars is good. I think it's a good idea to break away from the Skywalker trilogy. Not for good. I think that it'd be good for them to go back to that, but maybe take a little break. I will say that one area that Star Wars is kind of finding itself in new now, with the new Disney acquisition and is a Star Wars movie every year, at least one. In this case, we're getting two. This year, coming up with two. A Star Wars movie every year can be very exciting, but could also be a little overwhelming. So I'm sure the Disney suits and execs are trying to kind of mimic what goes on with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is great. But you got to remember, Marvel has had an established history with many characters that have proven themselves, and they're going to be doing that. And they can kind of put all this together. They've created an interesting formula where they have all these different characters doing their own movies and then combining into one or two or three grand movies. I think that Lucasfilm to do this with Star Wars, I think is a possibility. I'm not saying it wouldn't work. I'm just saying that it's important to kind of gauge things, see how things go. But at the same time, I appreciate that they want to experiment and try new things. So I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Some people are speculating that they might do a Knights of the Old Republic idea, or maybe something back in the prequel era, or something maybe continuing on way past where we are. Honestly, they have a whole story group there. They're all made up of fans. I think that they can come up with something that will be satisfactory to everybody. Will everybody love it? I'm sure it'll appeal to some fans more than others. Who knows? But I'm excited about that. They must have a lot of faith, though, in Rian Johnson to give him that gig, so to speak, without even having this movie come out yet. So it'd be very curious to see. They must think very highly of this movie. I haven't heard anything about any quick last-minute rewrites or things of that nature, so we'll see what happens. The other thing about TV, well, to me, that's old news. We've had Star Wars Clone Wars. We've had Star Wars Rebels. I know they're animation, but we've also been kind of in the back of our minds preparing when George Lucas was still around doing things. He had whole 50-something hours or maybe 100 hours of scripts for a live-action TV show kind of sitting on the shelf. Maybe they'll be dipping into those. Maybe they'll go in a completely new direction. But I think that a new Star Wars on television idea is definitely something that should be looked at. I also think that, I think the whole entertainment visual entertainment is changing, and I think you're gonna see movies kind of getting less and less in the movie theater, except for these huge, big budget things, and instead you're gonna see a lot more with streaming and that type of viewership. And I think that Disney's smart to start, looking into not just. I think it wasn't just Lucasfilm announcing the Star Wars TV show, but I think they were also looking at a Monsters Incorporated television series involving the Monsters characters, and even High School Musical. So, they're hitting on different audiences. So we'll see what happens. Very excited about that news. Anytime there was more Star Wars in the news, it's always a better thing. But looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what happens. Okay, and the last bit of news that I want to share is that if you're anywhere in the Orlando or in the Anaheim areas, both Disneyland and Disney Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney World, both of their Star Tours attractions have now included a new, ride adventure taking place on Crate, which is the planet from The Last Jedi that has the kind of salt flat looking place with the red dust that comes up. I have not seen it. I've heard about it, but I have not seen it yet. I do plan on making a trip down to Disney in the near future and hope to be able to get on the ride and see what it's like. And more exciting than that, though, is that apparently there is a visit also in the Star Tours attraction to the planet of Batuu, which I believe is the name of the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars land environment that they are currently building in both Walt Disney World, Disney Hollywood Studios, and in Disneyland in Anaheim. So that's really exciting to see, to have guests be able to get a sneak peek in the ride of what that area might look like, kind of prepare them for when those attractions open up. So really excited, happy to be seeing that happen. All right, so that's my little quick news segment. Now we're going to bring it on to our unboxing. All right, so we have the Smugglers Bounty, The Last Jedi. Got the nice title there. All right, this is a bigger box. I've noticed the boxes are bigger than usual. I think that usually means that there's going to be a second toy in here, but let's see what we got. So we open this up. Ooh. And the first thing we have, interesting. We have looks like a bandana. Let's open this up. That's new. Not used to seeing a bandana. I think it's a bandana. It's too thin to be a shirt. Wow, this is cool. It's got, let's put that open there like that. Look at that. It's got the X-Wings on the side. We got the R2, BB-8 pattern, some Falcons, some Arabesh symbols in there. That's really cool. If I want to wear a Star Wars babushka, I know what I can do. All right, very cool. What else we got? A couple of different things here. Ooh. These are Funko Star Wars socks, I believe. Oh, nice. Yeah, pair of socks. It looks like they have, I believe it is the First Order and a little Kylo Ren design, I think. It's a little vague, which I kind of like. I like that it's vague because, you know, I like to wear socks like this to work, so I can wear them and people might wonder what I'm wearing, but they're cool. And it's just a neat little professional type design. Oh, we got the, all right. We've got the bobbleheads. This looks like I wonder if this is a blind one or if this is one of two or both. There's a picture of Jedi Master Luke Skywalker in both the kind of the white robe as well as the the more darker gray robes. Looks like it's a blind package. And I received, it's like a little baby mini bobblehead. I received the Luke Skywalker with the white robes, which I like. I think I'm excited about that. But I would have been just as happy with the other one too. So very cool. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet. We have the. Oh, nice. We have it's the Rey, Jedi Training Rey keychain. Okay, so that's really cool. I might be giving that to Mrs. Darth Tuba because she is a big Rey fan. So that is nice. And then the big item in here is the Poe Dameron X-Wing. So really cool stuff here. I'll put this over here. Let's get this guy out. I know that there is some people, they know who they are, that are not happy that I unbox, but in all seriousness, I think they really are fine with it. It's just they like to throw their own opinions out there. But let me just get this thing set up. But I respect people's right to unbox or to not unbox. I think that, whatever you feel you'd like to do is it's up to you, and you just leave it at that. So now I haven't found myself doing a lot of collecting of the Funko Pop figures outside of the Smugglers Bounty. I just find that occasionally I'll see one. There might be a neat exclusive somewhere, but I do like the ships. I do like the Poe Dameron. This one's got a little BB-8 in the back, and it's just a nice little display. Again, it takes up far less room than the box, so I kind of enjoy that. Okay, so that's cool. All right, that's a nice addition. So we have that. We got the socks. Move my Legos here out of the way. And we got our Rey keychain, our bandana, our little Luke bobblehead. So, all in all, a pretty nice box. You'll notice I'm not, for the first time, wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. I have a Walt Disney, or do I have it? Yeah, Walt Disney World t-shirt, or long sleeve tee, and I usually put a Star Wars shirt over it. I forgot as I was getting ready to start the video, and I thought, oh, that's all right. The Smugglers Bounty always comes with a t-shirt, so I'll put that shirt on. Wouldn't you know, the first time Smugglers Bounty did not come with a t-shirt. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But I'm gonna keep it anyway. I'll keep that the way it is. I like the bandana idea and the socks, something different. There's only so many t-shirts one could wear, so that's pretty cool. All in all, loving the look. Okay, I hope Poe Dameron. I hope to see his story kind of expand. I know they were saying that he's got a very interesting relationship with General Leia. I think the guesswork that's coming out is that Leia wants to try to groom him to take over. It'll be really interesting to see where that goes and where it goes into the next movie. So excited, guys. Can't tell you how much. I mean, it's just, as I said, fever pitch. Really looking forward to it. Got waiting for some new items to come in the mail. Got some great upcoming episodes with some product of different levels of expense. Different high end, more middle of the road, and lower end. Just because I'm still trying to mix it up for everybody, for people who like to see the different types of items. Awesome. And by the way, Smugglers Bounty, Black Friday, I think, and Cyber Monday, there's a lot of sales where some of the older boxes are selling for like $15. Get them. Go for it. I mean, $15, you're getting one, sometimes two Funko Pops, a t-shirt, a patch, a pin, a bunch of other things. It is so worth it. Take advantage of it. Do it. It is such a great thing to consider. So that'll do it for this week's episode, or for today's episode, I should say. We'll be back on to a two episode a week schedule. Next one will be Sunday. So thank you very much. Check out all my other videos. Like, subscribe, share, click the notification bar so you know when everything's coming up, and let people know. Spread the word. Put comments in there. A lot of people, I'm starting to get some few regulars. To those regulars out there that have been giving me comments, thank you so much. Sometimes I try to get, if there are comments that I can, give you a response to, I will. Otherwise, I just appreciate it. I appreciate all the suggestions, all of the thoughts, and all I'd ask is spread the word. Let other people know about it, because the more subscribers, the more we can try different things and expand and do more. All right, but then again, as I said, I'm just doing this because I love it. I'm doing it because I like to share my love of the wars with anyone who's interested. All right, so thanks so much. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.